It's the first week of February. I'm doing some off-season scouting slash shed hunting. I ain't done any videos since hunting seasons. I thought I'd do a little scouting video. But what I do is I'll pull my map up on my phone, on my HuntStand app, and put it on the topo layer. And I'll pin pinch points and saddles, ridges and benches on ridges. I'll put a bunch of pins like that in an area, and then I'll just go walk those pins and look for sign and hang cameras. I thought I'd hang some cameras on this place back here. My buddy found a spot back here, old clear cut, and said it might be something I want to look at. I came back with some cameras and hung some where I thought the deer might walk, and that was about a week ago. I come back and checked them. I got deer on every camera but one. And you know, that ain't bragging. That's just telling you how I do it. First thing I do is I'll pull up that topo on my phone and I'll mark pins and I'll go look. And when I get out and actually look at it with my eyes, that helps me. You know, I decide where to put a camera or not. But got deer and turkey first week. You know, this is about a 7,000 acre block. When I say a block of woods, I usually, you know, if it's bordered by roads, rivers, something major like that, I block it in and look at the acreage. But this is about a 7,000 acre piece. And this is one of my locations I pinned from the topo map. I hadn't went over to it yet, but what you got, this is the kind of stuff I look for. See how, I call them runways. Just comes off of ridge tops down to bottoms. Anywhere you can find more than one coming together, that's one there. And then I got another one going up over there. They kind of come together right there. That's where I got my pin. So I just, like I say, I'll turn on my trace mode so it traces my track between these pins when I come check them out. And just where these little runways come together right here is where I put that pin. Oftentimes I'll find scrapes or rubs, or most of the time deer trails with these pins, because they just, terrain dictates where they walk. That's just the way it is. So this little ridge top right here is what I marked. I'll get up here and show you. Some turkey's been scratching right here. So yeah, see this right here. I'm standing on my pin right now, but you got that going up right there. That's gradual. You got that one coming down. You got another one over there that's coming down. And this just filters, just gradually drops on down into the bottom. So this is just the kind of places I come and look for, trees to climb, rubs, scrapes, just deer signs. And if I see something that says big deer, a big rub, or even a good shed, big tracks, I'll look around for a tree and I'll mark that tree. Like this right here. See, I'll mark this. Good God, look at that pine. Holy smokes. Whew. Man, I just noticed that. See, now there's some white oaks in here, so I'll mark this as a feeding area too. Some pines up top up there. I want y'all look at this pine. You can't, phone don't do it justice. Maybe I'll turn it around. Turn the camera around. Look at that pine. That's a giant pine right there. Been standing there a long time. My goodness. All right. Well, yeah, I thought I'd do a walk up on one of my pins just to show y'all what I look for on the topo. But it's basically really, I like to explain it like this. If this was a 3D map sitting on your table at home, and you went up there at that end of the map on your table and you poured water in it, where would the water run? What would it go around? Wherever that water goes, that kind of explains how deer move through terrain. Path of least resistance. I like this. I'm definitely going to mark a couple of these trees in here. Mark it for food. There's some big white oaks right here. And that's it. Move on to my next pen. All right. Get ready to walk up on another pen here that I put on my map to come check. I wanted to do a little video here. There's two reasons I marked this spot. You know, I talked about using the topo layer on my hunt stand. You know, there's other layers that shows you what kind of trees you got. And you can tell hardwoods from pines, and sometimes you can tell thick pines, but it depends on the year the image was taken on the satellite Google image as to what you're looking at. So, but this I could tell was shorter pines and bordering hardwoods, and also a nice flat and a saddle. So that's why I marked this spot. It's about, I don't know, another 50 yards that way. But if you'll see, you got pines. This pine ridge I've been walking up from that bottom. And then a very definitive edge. I mean, the pines stop abruptly. Deer will walk inside these edges 99.9% of the time. There's your deer trail right there. And I got a pin right there on that little knoll. But you'll see why. There's multiple reasons I marked this. Edge and hardwoods. So I'll mark this first. Definitely I'll look for a tree here for a couple different winds to catch deer walking this edge and coming out that flat right there and going down over there. I'll mark a couple trees here, you know, tree for northwest winds, southeast winds. I'll go on about my business. And then when season comes, I start browsing through my maps and thinking of spots where I was. And if it's a spot that something stood out at me, I'll hang a camera about June, July. Try to see what kind of bucks are moving through. But walk over here to this spot. But yeah, I can see where deer walking through these pines right here, just inside the edge. They love edges where woods change. And this is a very drastic change from these younger pines. Pines are quite fully mature, ready to cut, but they're big enough to climb. And then a hardwood draw, hardwood ridge change over pretty quick. So yeah, this is the spot right here I had marked. There's a series of ditches that comes up here too. And I'm seeing now that ditch stops right there. So that's another good reason I keep that in my little memory bank. We got a ditch stopping right there. It stops. It's a deep ditch too. So another reason this be a good travel route right here. All right, mark me a couple trees and roll on. That's that rub I sent you a picture of. This is, man, there's a big deer using this, and he used it this year. I don't know which big deer it is. I'm over here at the lake. It could be Ian, it could be that big long G2 buck, it could be any of them big ones, 4-year-olds. But I want to show you this. Just came for a quick shed hunt, walking this ridge to the southwest of the big green field over at the lake. Look at this, where this buck is walking up. This is how he's getting from the bottom up to that, up behind where that road is. And this bottom leads down to the grapes. Great funnel right here. Then it drops steep. This buck will just slip right through this little thick cedar ridge. I'm still on the deer trail. The leaves are turned up. They're using it. But there's steep gullies to my left and my right. That buck is using this right here. It's going up there to that rub, and then that goes back to short pine, thick pines bedding. Look at these. Classic little buck sneak trail. This is not far from, you go that direction, turn around the bottom of that ridge right there, and that's where the grapevine was. This is that other bottom that shoots up. So yeah, see how steep all these gullies are right here and everything? That buck's going right up through there.